Hello, this is JM from JM RCs. I'm back here in the shop working on something. Just acquired the Traxxas transmission. Yeah, I've opened it, I've been in the box, I've seen it, I've looked at it a little bit. But right now what we're going to do is I'm going to tear it apart. I'm going to look at it internally. Alright, we're going to do a little breakdown video, and I'm going to see what parts of this will fit in an actual stock case, and see if some of the other parts will fit into here. But so we'll just look at it and figure it out. So let's get torn into it. Just so you guys can see, that's the front of the box. Talking about the diff and the new hardened shaft. All the internal specs. More information on the side. It's kind of funny. On one of these panels, this panel right here, lists all the cars. It says Traxxas recommended 500K. It comes pre-installed, so I don't know why it says that on the box. But it is what it is. Full breakdown of how to do some of the service to it. And the best part, right here on the back side. I will be taking a snapshot of this and putting a photo in this towards the end of the video, so you can get all the part numbers and everything for it and the breakdowns. But in the meantime, set that there. According to the instructions, there's the piece right there to attach to it for the rear bumper. Got the screws and 3 gears for the slipper or the spur gears. Let's see what's in here. See what sizes are in here. Probably going to be the standard 76, yep, 76, 86, 86, 84, and 83. And let me find that screw and throw it in my tray, because I'm going to have a bunch of screws. Might as well not lose all this stuff right off the bat. And the transmission is actually twist tied into the box. Set that off to the side. Looking at it, I don't know if you can see it in there, but it actually comes with a spur gear in there. So I guess we're gonna have to figure out what size is in there. The bottom of it, there's where you can take out the 4 bolts, drop that part, and take the actual diff out, which is the best idea I think they ever had, because splitting a transmission case just to change a diff, if you have a diff problem or you want to change the oil in it, to me personally is a pain in the butt. But like I said, we're going to be breaking this thing down and pulling it apart. So let's get this camera moved around so we can look at it from whatever direction we feel like looking at it. Let's see, you won't need them right away. Let me grab something else. Well, looking at it, the cover has a bolt there and a bolt here. So in order to figure out what kind of gear we got in there, I think let's pull them out. Start out with a 2.5, because it looks like about a 2.5. Nope, I am wrong. It's a 2. Oh, it's a pretty long bolt. That's a lot longer than the do the smart thing, since there's new bolts and new sizes and new places. We'll kind of set this stuff in there together. Oh, it's got a 90 pre-mounted in there. Don't know if I'm particularly fond. Well, 90, that ain't bad. Let's see here. Might as well. Just to make it quicker. They'll appear to be, no, the bottom one's longer. Let's see here, both them top ones the same size. Yes, they are. That bottom one, now they appear to all be the same size upon further inspection. Never have all your tools ready. I think you do, and then you forget one. Slipper plate is all the same. Oh, nice. Looks like a little bit of a, I don't know if that's part of the transmission. Yeah, it's part of the transmission case from underneath. Don't know if any particular order this thing's supposed to come apart, but looks like these 4 screws are all the same. Alrighty. Let's looks like they might be all the same size, so you won't have to worry about that. Oh, nice. Just push down on that and out it pops. Nice. I gotta get something to set this on. Different size ball bearings, so obviously I can tell right off the bat this diff won't fit in a stock transmission just because of the bearings and how it sits. Which is a good thing to know, because that was one thing I was thinking about doing. I guess it's a good thing I ordered some cases. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws. 8 screws to hold this thing together rather than the 6. I believe on the stock one. Yeah. I'm sure these are all different sizes. I can tell already. Looks like 4 of them might be the same size, and then the other 3 are bigger sizes. So we're going to have to keep these things straight. Come on, give me my screw. Already found a size difference. Between two of them. Pulling these apart right around from the outside, and then I'll come back in and get these inner ones, because I believe these inner ones are the same size. We'll soon find out. Yeah, looks like I'm right on the inside ones. They all seem to be the same size. I like how the case kind of has that V cut there, so it kind of can split some of the torque. Alrighty, it's a standard Traxxas bearing right there. Top shaft and the idler look like to be held in by the same, yep, they're held in by the same barrier, or same size. Here's the top shaft. It's pressed in. Supposedly from the hobby shop, when I was talking to them, they said that this is tapered and that it won't be able to get off, that you have to actually hydraulically press this off. So that means a lot less breaking of the top pins like some of these other transmissions. Yeah, same idler gear. Same top shaft pin. So all these gears, except for the diff, look like they could fit in there. One thing I am not seeing is the Teflon shims in here. I don't see them. There might be one right there, but I think I just see one, maybe. I'm gonna have to once I get this thing cleaned up, I'll be able to definitely tell. But you know what? Got the handy dandy manual here, and I don't see any of them Teflon shims inside the transmission. So like I said, it looks pretty stock, straightforward on how this thing is put together, how it comes apart. Like I said, I'm going to be obviously taking this grease out of here and doing other things to it, because I like to clean all the grease out of these and I put oil into them. Just to see, does this go on a certain way? Yes, it does, I think. Nope. Just gotta line it up right. But even still, sitting side by side, we'll swap this around here. I likey. So I'm going to end up, I don't have my scale here at the moment, but I will go get a scale and see how much of a difference in weight is between these two. So I put all these screws back onto it and slipper clutch, and no, this one doesn't have a slipper on it, so I just might do it without the slipper. All right. Yeah, ready. We can get the scale. Got it all zeroed out. Let's put the stock transmission on there. So we got about half a pound, 5 ounces, 5.1 ounces. Now this new transmission, I know we didn't have that piece on there. But just this plate alone is going to add some weight to it. Yeah. I'm already over. So the new transmission, that's not even all the screws and stuff that I've taken out of it that I have sorted here. It's heavier, and it's probably mainly going to be this plate. Yep, it went right down to 4.6 as soon as I took this metal plate off. So it's going to make your car heavier, but the ability to change the diff fluid in the rear diff, and it makes up for it, I personally think. And that top shaft alone will make it even better. Let's weigh this whole thing. Let's get everything on it. Yeah, like I said, I'm at almost 6.9 ounces, and I've still got a couple more screws to put on here. There's 7.4 with that. $7.7 with all the parts on it. So with that being said, it's a heavier transmission, which weight in racing isn't always a good thing. But personally, I think in this case, it's an awesome thing. But like I said, we're going to be testing this out at the track. I'm going to run one. I picked up 2 of them. I have one that I'm going to leave stock, and then this one I'm going to tear apart, clean out the 500K, fill it with oil, and make it a complete open diff, and I'm going to try it out on the track. I'm going to see which one I personally like or think is better. I said it might take me a little bit of time to do this, but yeah, it's going to be in the works. So, but I figure right now I just tear this one down and look at it, and like I said, I can tell already, top shaft and the gears, or in the idler gear, are the same exact gear. The only difference is that diff. That diff will not fit in a stock transmission just because of the way it's built. It's got that bigger outside to it, and it's got a different wheel, or a different bearing to it. According to what I'm looking at, the bearings that go on the diff are 10 by 15 by 4, and all the rest of them are the 5 by 11 by 4s. So like I said, I will be snapping a picture of this so you can see the differences in that. Like I said, then I'll put this whole thing up there. Just take a picture of it and get it up there so everybody can see the info on it. Alright, until next time then, guess I'll say it. If you ain't out racing and breaking something, you're not having fun. If you're breaking stuff, you're still having fun. Talk to you later. Yeah, alright, I know I just closed this video, but I realized I was a dummy. If I'm going to do a tear down, I might as well tear the diff down. And I didn't do that. So we're back here at it again. We're going to tear this new diff down. I know this video is going to be all over the place, but you know, sometimes you'll have that in these big jobs. So, that's a smaller size. It's probably 1.5. Yes, it is. Get some of these screws picked up and moved over here because I just knocked one onto the floor, I think. Nice. Yeah, like I said, this, okay, there's an O-ring there. And obviously there's a gasket here. And I found out something neat. These center gears of the diff are the same gears and setup that they use on the Haas. But like I said, I come apart into two different pieces and then snap back together there. Me, of course, I'm going to be taking all this out anyway. Nothing like getting your fingers a little messy. Thought about, like I said, I thought about this after the fact, but we'll just add this to the end. Again, see you next time.